Have you ever felt like life was stagnant, like nothing was moving in your favor? It's in those moments when all seems silent and still that the most powerful transformations are taking place. You may not see it, but something profound is happening behind the scenes. The universe is working, God is aligning, and it's happening in ways you'd never expect. You see, alignment doesn't come with loud announcements or flashing signs. It's quiet, deliberate, and precise. And often, the pieces of your journey are placed together in ways that defy logic. That unexpected person entering your life, that closed door that redirected you, those whispers of intuition nudging you forward, those are not coincidences. They are the markers of a divine plan unfolding. Here's the secret. You don't have to understand it all. You don't need to see every step ahead. Your role is to trust the process, to believe that the unexpected is not random, it's intentional. You may feel unqualified, unworthy, or even overlooked. But let me tell you this, God doesn't align with perfection. He aligns with purpose. And if you're willing, if you're open, He will position you exactly where you're meant to be, with exactly who you're meant to meet. So pay attention. Look closely. The quiet shifts in your life are not ordinary. They're sacred. They're the foundation of something extraordinary being built in you and through you. Trust the silence. Embrace the unexpected. And know this, when the timing is right, what's been quietly aligning will erupt into something greater than you could ever imagine. Stay ready, stay faithful, because your moment is closer than you think. Silence has a power we often underestimate. It's in the quiet moments where clarity begins to form, where answers take shape, and where purpose is revealed. The silence may feel uncomfortable, but it is not empty. It holds the whispers of divine alignment, preparing you for what's next. Do not rush it, let it unfold. When life feels slow or delayed, remember that timing isn't about your schedule, it's about preparation. God's plan operates on a higher clock, orchestrating events to align perfectly. What seems like a pause is actually progress behind the scenes. Trust that the timing, though unpredictable, will always serve your best interests. Patience is not inactivity, it's faith in action. Sometimes the people you least expect become the greatest catalysts in your journey. They may appear by chance, but their role in your story is intentional. God uses unlikely connections to bring you closer to your destiny. Be open to every interaction, as it may carry a seed of transformation. You never know who holds the key to your next breakthrough. Divine alignment doesn't come with fireworks or fanfare. It happens quietly, subtly, and often when you're not looking. These moments of realignment aren't accidental. They are precise and purposeful. Pay attention to the small, seemingly insignificant shifts in your life. They are often the stepping stones to something extraordinary. Sometimes what's invisible is more powerful than what's visible. Trusting the unseen requires faith, but it also builds resilience. The greatest works of God often occur in places we can't perceive, like roots growing underground. Alignment happens in hidden spaces before it becomes evident. Trust that the unseen is working for your good. A closed door is never the end of the story. It's a divine redirect, guiding you to something more aligned with your purpose. Instead of mourning what didn't work out, embrace the lesson and the new path opening before you. God uses these moments to position you in places you never imagined. What feels like a loss is often a divine gain. Alignment is not random, it's intentional. Every step, every delay, every interaction is a piece of a larger puzzle being crafted by a higher power. Trust that the movements in your life, even the confusing ones, have purpose. God orchestrates events with precision, ensuring that what's meant for you cannot miss you. Lean into the process with faith. Plans you didn't make often lead to blessings you couldn't imagine. The most beautiful moments in life often come from paths we never anticipated walking. Be open to the unexpected, because it's where divine creativity thrives. God's plan is far bigger and more intricate than ours. Sometimes the detour is the destination you needed all along. Setbacks are not signs of failure, they are setups for growth and redirection. What feels like a step back is often a step towards something greater. God uses challenges to prepare you for opportunities you can't yet see. Instead of resisting them, Embrace them as part of your journey. Every setback carries the seed of a comeback. The connections that change your life forever often don't come with warning. They appear when you least expect them, woven into the fabric of your journey by divine hands. These are not coincidences, they are answers to prayers you may not have even spoken. God knows what you need before you do and aligns people to fulfill that purpose. Trust in the unexpected encounters. True preparation happens in the quiet, unseen moments of life. It's in the waiting, in the stillness, that your strength, character, and faith are refined. God works behind the scenes to align every detail perfectly. While it may feel like nothing is happening, the groundwork for your next season is being laid. Trust the process, even in the silence. The connections you make today are often seeds for your future. You never know how one encounter, one conversation, or one opportunity will unfold later in your life. God places people in your path for reasons you may not understand now. Honor every interaction, as it could be a key piece of your story. Nothing is random in divine alignment. God doesn't choose the most polished or prepared. He chooses those with willing hearts. Your qualifications don't matter as much as your openness to His call. The alignment comes when you step forward in faith, trusting that He will provide what you need. In God's hands, your imperfections become strengths. Trust that you are enough for the journey ahead. Real transformation doesn't happen in the spotlight. It happens in the shadows. God's greatest work is done in quiet spaces, away from distractions and noise. It's in the hidden moments where your foundation is strengthened. Trust that what's being built in silence will shine when the time is right. Don't mistake quiet for inactivity. It's preparation. Patience is more than waiting. It's an act of trust in divine timing. While you may feel like things aren't moving fast enough, every moment of delay serves a purpose. God's plan is precise and unfolds at the exact right time. Patience allows you to grow and align with the opportunities ahead. Trust that the wait is never wasted. Faith is not about seeing, it's about believing in what's possible. When you can't see the full picture, trust that God is orchestrating every piece perfectly. It takes courage to move forward without clarity, but that's where growth happens. Faith bridges the gap between what is and what could be. Hold on to it, even when the path is unclear. Every relationship, every encounter has meaning. Even the ones that seem insignificant are threads in the larger tapestry of your life. God doesn't waste moments. He uses every interaction for a purpose. Look at the people around you with fresh eyes, knowing they are placed in your life for a reason. The connections are divine, even if they feel ordinary. What feels random is often a deliberate move by a higher power. God's ways are beyond human understanding, and His plans often surprise us. Trust that the unexpected twists in your life are part of a larger strategy. There's a purpose in every turn, even when it doesn't make sense at first. Stay open to divine surprises. When life feels still, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. In the quiet, God is aligning people, events, and opportunities for your good. These moments of pause are not empty, they're sacred. Trust that every delay, every quiet moment is filled with purpose. Let the stillness strengthen your faith. The unexpected holds the greatest potential for miracles. When things don't go as planned, it opens the door for God to move in ways beyond your imagination. Trust that the detours in your life are leading you somewhere better. The surprises are not mistakes, they are divine appointments. Lean into the unexpected with faith. Timing is everything, and divine timing is always perfect. It may not align with your plans, but it is never late. Trust that every delay is a setup for something greater. God knows the exact moment to align people and opportunities in your favor. Rest in the assurance that the wait will be worth it. Your greatest breakthroughs often come from the most unlikely sources. Be open to the people and opportunities that don't fit your expectations. God uses the unexpected to show you that His ways are higher than yours. The answer to your prayer might come from someone you least expect. Stay ready to embrace the unexpected blessings. Faith grows strongest in the waiting. It's in the moments when nothing seems to be happening that God is preparing you for what's next. The waiting season is not wasted. It's where alignment takes root. Trust that the delays are not denials but preparations. Hold on to faith, knowing that the best is yet to come. Preparation is often disguised as stillness. While you feel like nothing is moving, God is aligning every detail perfectly. This time is for refining your character, strengthening your faith, and aligning you with purpose. Embrace the stillness, knowing it's part of the process. The quiet season is where greatness begins to take shape. The most meaningful connections often come when you least expect them. You might stumble upon someone who completely shifts your perspective or opens a door you didn't even know existed. These moments aren't random, they are divine orchestrations. Pay attention to the people who enter your life unexpectedly. They may carry blessings made just for you. Trust that each connection serves a purpose beyond what you can immediately see. Alignment doesn't happen with loud declarations. It's subtle and intentional. You may not notice it in the moment, but small changes are happening that lead to bigger breakthroughs. The process requires patience and faith, as it's easy to overlook the quiet ways life is shifting. Trust the subtlety and know that it's all part of a grander design. What begins in stillness will one day create waves of transformation. The unseen is often the most powerful. Just as roots grow beneath the surface before a tree bears fruit, divine alignment happens quietly in places you cannot perceive. It requires faith to trust what you can't see, but this faith strengthens your spirit. The unseen work is what prepares you for the visible blessings to come. Know that even in silence, something beautiful is being built for you. When one door closes, it's not the end, it's a divine redirection. That door may have led to something less than what you deserve, and its closure protects you from settling. God closes certain paths to open ones that are more aligned with your purpose. While it may hurt in the moment, trust that this is part of a greater plan. Closed doors are often blessings in disguise. Every moment of your journey is purposeful, even when it feels chaotic or unclear. The twists and turns are not random, they are designed to guide you toward your destiny. Even the detours are filled with lessons that shape you for what's ahead. Trust that nothing in your life is wasted. God is working through every detail to align you with your purpose. The most incredible opportunities often arise from situations you didn't anticipate. Life has a way of surprising you, and these surprises are often divine gifts. Embrace the unexpected and trust that it's leading you to a place of growth and purpose. God's plan is always greater than what you could imagine for yourself. Sometimes the unplanned becomes the most important part of your story. Challenges and setbacks are not there to break you, they are there to shape you. Each obstacle you face is a stepping stone toward something greater. God uses these moments to prepare you, refine you, and strengthen your character. What feels like a setback is often a setup for a breakthrough. Trust the process and know that every challenge has a divine purpose. Every encounter in life holds significance, even the ones that seem small. God aligns people to cross paths with you for reasons you may not understand at the time. Some are there to teach you, others to guide you, and some to walk with you through life's seasons. Trust that these connections are intentional. There is meaning in every interaction, whether big or small. God often works in ways that defy human logic. What appears random or chaotic to you is part of a larger, perfectly orchestrated plan. Trust that even the unexpected events in your life are intentional. The connections and moments you didn't foresee are often the ones that carry the greatest blessings. Open your heart to the mystery of divine alignment. When it feels like life is at a standstill, it's easy to lose hope. But stillness is often where God does his greatest work. It's a time of preparation, of aligning people and events in your favor. Trust that the quiet moments are not empty, they are filled with purpose. Be patient and let the stillness strengthen your faith. Unexpected moments often carry the seeds of miracles. The twists in your path may feel confusing, but they are part of something far greater than you can imagine. God uses these moments to bring you closer to your purpose in ways that surprise you. Trust the detours and embrace the unexpected, knowing they are divine appointments. Your miracle may already be on its way. The waiting season is where faith is truly tested and refined. While you wait, God is aligning opportunities, preparing you, and setting the stage for something extraordinary. Trust that the delays are not wasted time, but part of a deliberate process. The waiting builds strength, patience, and readiness for what's to come. Hold on to faith and know that timing is everything. The right people often show up in your life exactly when you need them most. These moments may seem like coincidences, but they are divine connections. Trust that God places people in your life to guide, support, and challenge you in the right ways. Pay attention to these relationships. They carry blessings meant to propel you forward. Divine alignment often begins with the people around you. Your purpose is intricately connected to the people you meet and the experiences you have. Every moment is part of a larger story that is still unfolding. God weaves these connections together in ways you may not immediately recognize. Trust the process even when it feels confusing or uncertain. Each step, no matter how small, is part of a greater plan for your life. Even the challenges you face are part of divine alignment. The struggles are not meant to harm you, but to prepare you for what's ahead. God uses difficulties to refine you, to grow your character, and to deepen your faith. Trust that every hardship serves a greater purpose, even if you don't understand it now. What feels heavy today may become your strength tomorrow. Alignment often comes disguised as change, and change is rarely comfortable. The shifts in your life are not random. They are intentional moves to position you for greater things. Trust that even the discomfort is part of God's plan to align you with your purpose. Embrace the changes with faith and courage. Growth and alignment are inseparable. Divine alignment often means letting go of what no longer serves you. Release the things, people, and situations that are not meant for your journey forward. God cannot align you with the best if you are clinging to what's not right for you. Trust that letting go creates space for something greater to enter your life. The act of release is an act of faith. Pay attention to the small shifts and signs in your life. They may seem insignificant, but they are part of a larger pattern of alignment. God works in subtle ways, and the small changes often lead to the greatest transformations. Trust that these moments are not coincidences, but divine interventions. Stay open and alert to the ways God is working in your life. The greatest blessings often come when you surrender control. When you let go of the need to plan every detail, you create space for divine alignment to take place. Trust that God's plan is greater than your own and that His timing is perfect. Release the need to force outcomes and allow things to unfold naturally. Surrender is not giving up, it's giving over to something higher. Alignment is not just about external circumstances, it's also about internal readiness. God works on your heart, your mindset, and your spirit to prepare you for what's coming. Trust that the work being done within you is just as important as what's happening around you. Growth happens from the inside out, and alignment starts with your willingness to grow. Be patient with yourself as you transform.